What up, what up, what up? What it do? What it do? How y'all? Welcome to episode 18 of Playing Chess Outside of Work. This series has been going on for a couple of weeks now. It's been some words of encouragement. It hasn't just been chess. Chess has kind of just been a background thing. I've just been kind of giving you a piece of my mind. Not on some vulnerable crap, but just on some I know there's people out here who are watching it, and right now I'm only getting 2 to like 3 views, so you know what I mean. I know no one sees it now, but maybe as time goes on, you will start to see it. I'm not really promoting it. I'm not like in people's DMs like, yo, watch my video, or I'm not. I post it on my story, but I don't like really market it because treasure chests and diamonds and stuff, you gotta go look for it. Like, if you got some buried secrets, man, you gotta put in the work to find it. I'm not gonna like force you to, plus because I just feel like that's like annoying. Like, there's a lot of people who be, oh man, like fuck with me, and it just like, you know what I mean, just let everything happen naturally. I'm not exactly where I want to be. I'm making moves in my off time, but it's achieving a goal. Like, if I have a goal, I want to make sure I achieve it. But now that that's out the way, today is Wednesday. So with Wednesday, I told y'all this was going to be a sports channel. I'm starting to realize I may have to designate like separate videos for sports. So that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I don't want to get on a tangent, but just as I keep doing these videos, I just feel myself progressing, right? So as I'm progressing, I'm starting to realize, yo, I'm interested in talking about this. I'm interested about talking about that, right? So I'm gonna start making separate videos and playlists. To me, this was just like a great way to put myself in an uncomfortable situation so I can get comfortable making these types of videos. But going a little bit around in circles, I'm just basically trying to say tomorrow's Thursday night football, right? So you got the 49ers and the Seahawks. I'm personally going for the 49ers. They are the last team to go to the Super Bowl. Seahawks got off to a good start. They started off like 3-0. They were facing a lot of bad teams. They got beat by the Lions. I knew they would do that. And then they faced the Giants. They just lost one of those. But hold up. Yeah, so they just faced the Giants this Sunday and lost. So it's difficult because, for NFL teams, at least the good teams, right? Like, when they drop a couple games, or if they drop a game, they usually bounce back, right? But dropping 2 games, one of them, to even be in a situation to put the Giants in overtime situations just goes to show that team isn't as good as it seems, right? The 49ers, too, have also dropped games. I think they just lost to the Cardinals, and I know they lost to the Rams. So they've lost to some bad teams as well. But, they just went to the Super Bowl. Christian McCaffrey is out. That's a big difference. Christian McCaffrey is like a really big playmaker. So it definitely goes to show that you do need a good playmaker. And the person who's in right now, their starting running back is Mason or whatever. He fumbled at like a key point. He cost him the game, and Brock Purdy ended up throwing a pick because his arm hit. Like, it's just like the opposing team's helmet. So there's a lot of crazy plays. For the Seahawks, they lose off of a block field goal. The Giants run it back. You know what I mean? So definitely a weird matchup. Last year, the 49ers are winning. They're hurting for Christian McCaffrey back. You could see that. He must make like a total difference. The defense must be doing all right, though. But you need to be able to score. I think the score was like 24, like 22 or something. So it got dang near like 48 points. The over is 49, and They were like 1 point off of it last week. So they're giving up touchdowns. It's not like tight games. So with that being said, I'm going for the over as well. So keep that in mind. We'll keep an eye on that. I'll give you an update Friday. Friday I'll probably be doing a video too for Saturday. Like I might designate the video to be college football. But we'll see how much time I get because I do have my son on the weekend. So as he comes over, I try not to spend too much time on the videos. Like it'll just have to work. We'll see how it goes. But what I plan to do is after I finish these 21 videos, I plan to go back and watch them. And even if it don't help, like if no one else is watching, at least I can know I have it for me. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna like learn from it, and I'm gonna use it as motivation to make myself better, because that's the point of all of this. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing this for self-improvement, and I'm doing this to help others improve, right? So in order to help others improve, I have to be heard. So I do understand that, and in order to be heard, you have to have a message that is worth listening to. So that's something else that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take the steps. I'm trying to go through it so then when I'm telling you something, I actually have credibility. I'm not just saying it and then doing whatever the heck I want. You know what I mean? But now that we kind of got like sports out the way, I can transition fully. Just like remember, episode 10 is when I decided I was gonna stop freestyling it. So I'm gonna watch my first 10 videos. I'm gonna watch my last 10 videos, and then I'm just gonna see the improvement as they happen. It should be more streamlined. But I'm saying that because I'm reading off the paper. First, be yourself. Let other people be the a-holes. You know what I mean? Don't fight fire with fire. Don't fight evil with evil. Don't be petty. Don't be angry. Don't be spiteful. Don't be none of that. I've done that before. I know how it feels. I get it. It's hard to control emotions, but as we talked about yesterday, self-discipline is controlling your emotions. So those envious feelings that you're feeling, you need to learn how to regulate that. Or those angry feelings or those feelings of having to get revenge, you just gotta let it go as we mature and grow older. Especially for me, like if I'm gonna be a role model to my son, I have to really be wise, you know? I mean, kind of like that master, you know? I can't be out here just wild and being reckless. It's not worth it. As long as you're authentic, you're winning. You know what I mean? Whether not everyone's gonna get recognized, right? Don't do it for the recognition. Do it for yourself. Do it because end of the day, you need to go to sleep, and when you go to sleep, your thoughts are the ones that are playing. You may have a girl or whatever, but you still dream your own dreams, or you may have a dude or whatever, but you dream your own dreams, right? There's times when you're by yourself, you have to be comfortable with yourself. And if you're being a million people to please yourself, when you get by yourself, you ain't gonna have no one to please, so then you start getting into attachment issues. You gotta attach to someone to get validation. And it just leads to a whole bunch of unnecessary problems that you can avoid if you're just comfortable being yourself, right? Being mean isn't cool. Just like, kind of just like more on that. A lot of people, you know, are trying to be jerks and a-holes. It's probably an old problem. Nothing is new under the sun. I'm pretty sure other people had to deal with it too. But, yeah, being like standoffish or like, it's okay to try. It's okay to fail. It's okay to put in work. You know what I mean? I was just watching this video earlier of this guy, and he was saying, like, be a good person. Like, imagine if you're talented and a good person, and that's, like, something I can agree with. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are just for self right now, and it's like, what if you were talented and you were, like, a giving person? Then, like, you know what I mean? You're probably one of those 1% or the 5%. You're definitely different. Everyone's going through their own struggles as well, so don't take anything too personally either. Like, as you're going through stuff, people all handle different situations different. So you can't be like like you can't be assuming, like, you know what I mean, someone's doing something for something. It's all part of God's timing and his plans. You know what I mean? He knows his timing, he knows his plans. You can think what you want to think, but God ultimately knows. Um, as long as you tried, you can't do nothing with that. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. As long as I tried to do something, and like I I think I just have that mindset. I always try to learn. So try to adopt that mindset as well. Like, even if you don't do the best, at least you try to learn from it. Um, Last thing is, like, if you do start to get a platform, use it for good. Don't be like the one that's stirring up drama and like gossip and all that crazy shit. Like, okay, you can update people on the world and stuff, but then like there's just certain influencers and stuff that just like kind of make me like cringe. Like, I was just watching Adam 22 tell FBG Duck's mom that like she can't sue because her son was like in the streets and stuff like that. Like, that woman is grieving because she lost her son. If she wants to do that, let her do that. Like, Adam 22 is like one of the lamest dudes to me. Like, I mean, people probably watch his show, but I don't care about him hip hop wise. Like, you do hip hop news, but I've never heard one of your songs you don't rap. So like, stay in your lane is what I'm gonna end it with. Like, just because you have a platform and you can talk and people listen doesn't mean that you should talk about everything to try to be relevant. Like, pick it and choose it because you're gonna look stupid. That's just how I feel.